This your girl Shaquana coming to you loud, live, and in color. How y'all doing? Good afternoon. I'm just not getting up, y'all. Oh, I was up all night playing around last night, joking around, texting all night last night. So it's 12:40 now. And I'm just not getting myself together, so don't judge me. Don't judge how my head look, y'all. I'm just getting up. But I'm gonna be talking to y'all. It's gonna be a story time. And while I do my story time, I'm gonna be putting on my mask. This story time is about me being in special education when I was younger. Okay. I'm gonna tell you how that works. Okay. When people that's over special education, or people that got to do with special education, when people that's got something to do with special education programs, when they see a child that's in a wheelchair, they will automatically put them in a special education program. It don't matter what their IQ is. If they see that child and that child is in a wheelchair and it don't matter, they will put that child in special education. And that's what happened to me. Okay? All because I was in a wheelchair, I was automatically put in special education. And I'm just gonna be real honest with y'all. That really messed me up. You know, because when you're in a class with kids that's already, born mentally, I ain't gonna say unstable, but mentally disabled, it does something to a child that's not mentally disabled. Okay? It does something to that child mentally, as far as them learning and everything else. And that's what happened to me. I was born, like, I'm still working on my stuff. I've been working on it for a while, because I want to get the information right about my condition, and that's spinal bifida. That's what I was born with, and I have scoliosis on top of that. So I'm still working on the part 2 of that information, because I want to make sure that I get everything right when I'm informing people of what my condition is. And I don't want to get anything wrong. But anyway, I already have a slight problem when it comes to me learning, because I can't retain information for too long. And then on top of that, they put me in special education. And so that really, made me slower. And that's not a good thing to do to a child when their disability is not mental and it's only physical. Because that's what mine is. Mine is just physical. It's not mental. And so, with me being special education, I was able to go to Special Olympics, blah, 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 whatever, whoop-de-whoop. But, I learned at a slow pace, and that's not good to do to a child. And so when I went to college, it took me longer to finish college. I went to a 2-year college. It took me 4 years to finish. It took me 4 years to finish a 2-year program. Whereas if I hadn't been in special education, it probably would have just took me them 2 years. And in special education, when they're teaching you how to learn how to tell time, they don't say 12 minutes after 5, or 2 minutes before 5, or a quarter till. They don't teach you how to tell time like that. They teach you how to tell time 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4:45, 5:55, 3:45, like that. So if somebody say to me, tell me when it's 4:45, I don't know what that means, because I was not taught how to tell time like that. And when people look at me, when I tell people that, they look at me like I'm crazy. They look at me like I'm dumb. But it's not my fault, because I was not taught how to tell time in a certain way. And so when somebody say, well, tell me when the clock gets a quarter till, I don't know what that means. Okay, because I was not taught how to tell time like that. You know, and I never was. So I don't know what that means, a quarter till 5 or a quarter till 6. I don't know what that means. So when you tell me to tell you what time it is, if you want me to tell you when it's 6:45, okay, I get that. Okay, and when I ask somebody to do that for me, you know, don't look at me like I'm crazy, because I was in special education. That's not how I was taught to tell time. And people got to understand that it's a difference when you are in special education. You are taught differently. And I think that's why I'm so slow when it comes to learning. And when I do catch on to stuff, I try to retain that information for as long as possible, because I be proud of myself when I'm learning and I finally get it down, and I try to hold on to whatever information that I've learned in school, because it's not easy to retain certain information. A lot of stuff that I've learned in school, y'all, I'm just gonna be honest, I forgot. I have forgotten. Like when I was in college, some of the math that I learned how to do in math, and it was so simple and so easy. But since I don't use it now on a daily basis, I done forgot how to do it. I would have to go back and learn how to do it all over again. And that's the sad part about, you know, they putting me in special education when I was a young child. And my mom, she didn't know any better. You know, she thought she was just trying to do right by me and what was best for me. And you know, I can't fault her for it, because they knew better. They just didn't care. So, you know, I think when you have kids and you have a child that's physically disabled and not mentally, you need to have them checked out mentally before you put your child in school. Because if there's nothing wrong with your child mentally and they just have a physical disability, do not let them put your child in special education. Okay? I'm telling y'all this. Because it is pertinent information. A lot of people do not comment on my videos. I have people watching my videos, but they're not commenting. I have people not watching my videos. Okay, but y'all need to start watching my videos, because I'm trying to give good information. Okay, and that's my story time about me being in special education. Because it was not easy being in special education. It was not easy. And simple fact, because I was more advanced than the other kids, I had to help them. And that was not my job, y'all. That was not my job, to help the other kids learn. I was in school to learn, so why am I in school helping the other kids? I knew how to tie my shoes. I knew my ABCs. I knew how to count to 100. I knew my colors. I mean, I knew how to add, subtract, all that when I was in school. The kids that was in special education, they didn't know none of that, y'all. I had to help teach. They didn't know how to tie their shoes. I knew how to tie my shoes. And my mom got mad because when she found out that I was helping the kids tie their shoes and stuff, she was like, no, no, my child is not here to help tie no kids' shoes. That's no. She's not here to help the kids tie their shoes. What are y'all doing? So my mom got upset. She got mad and she told the teacher, under no circumstances is my daughter to help the other kids tie their shoes. That's what y'all are here for. That's what the parents need to be doing, helping their kids learn how to tie their shoes. That's not Shaquana's job. Shaquana's job is to go to school and get an education. And I'm telling y'all right now, y'all, if you got a child that's special needs, whether it's physical, mental, whatever, you need to do your homework. You need to make sure you understand what you're doing before you put your child in special education, or before you let the system put your child in special education. Because it's basically the system. Do not let the system put your child in special education just for the hell of it. Because it's not cool. It's not right. And that's what was done to me. Okay? That's what was done to me. Okay? And I'm paying the price for it today. Because yes, I went to college. I got my diploma. I did not get a degree. I went back to go get a degree. And I never got my degree. Because of the way that they did at the college I was in. So y'all, be mindful of the things that you do when your kids are young. Because it will affect them later on in life. That's my story time. I hope y'all got some information out of my story time. And like I always say, have fun playing with your nails. Have fun playing with your makeup if you wear makeup. And y'all, please live life. Because God only gives you one. Mwah.